Hey folks, welcome back to Total War Rome 2. We are continuing the Senones campaign. When we left off, we managed to beat back the Venetti. And so we're sending this army up to take Ravenna. We're going to be sending these two armies up to actually take Venetti provinces. And we're sending this army up to retake the secessionist capital. As always, before we get too far into this, make sure you tell me whether or not the next campaign should be, if I should skip the Alexander campaign or go on to the Hannibal at the Gates. I think I'm going to do the Alexander campaign, but I would like to hear what you all have to say, so let me know in the comments down below. Alright,
Honor the gods and your ancestors. Gaul is mother to
so
us all.
we shouldn't really recruit anything because we do not have much in the way of money. So what I think I'm going to do is I am just going to start continuing along this way with these armies. We're going to take Brixia and try and move into Patavium and all that.
For the tribe.
Placentia's not too happy about that, but it'll be fine. They're gonna have it's gonna be better by like 2 turns from now. And then let's go ahead and have you head up to Ravenna. It'll take 2 turns. That's fine. And we'll try and meet in Patavium and then take on the Venetti that way. Okay, let's see here. Diplomacy. The Kanomani. I do not have trade with you, unfortunately.
Friend, and let us talk. And let us have good wine until we can talk no more.
Let's just do 2,000. That'll help us out a lot. So yeah, we need to take Brixia, assuming the Insupies don't do it. And if we can take Brixia, that'll give us a path straight through to the rest of the Venetti lands. To the south, we are kind of at an uneasy peace right now, as Antium is rebuilding and we've beat the Romans once and for all. We're kind of sitting... I hate having lag spikes, I don't know why. We're kind of sitting here just waiting to see who attacks us first, the Frentani or the Samnites. I'm hoping that they can be occupied with each other long enough that we can bring more armies down from this war up here. I'm hoping to take out the Venetti and the Rate, and that way we don't have to worry about our northern front anymore other than probably the Helvetii somewhere up in here. And I'll just leave one army up here to take care of that. But for now, I suppose the only thing left to do is to end the turn. Light of Belenos. Okay, there we go. Let's give him 3% melee damage.
Can you not attack
No.
this?
Okay, this is what I remember. We may have made a mistake here, but actually the auto-resolve is going to let us have it, so I'm just going to let the auto-resolve do its thing. Release captives. And what we're going to do is we're going to attack that army standing outside of the city and use that as a way of killing the garrison. The Herpini, that doesn't affect us. At least not yet. Okay, let's go ahead and take this army out. I said we were going to do it that way. Let's do it this way instead, because apparently they've got a pretty strong garrison. Oh yeah, because I put that garrison there, duh. Very nice.
We can't do that.
Okay, so I'm going to need to make a few moves real quick. What I need to do
For the
is merge
tribe.
these units, greatly decreasing the number of troops I have, but I'm just going to do this, and attack.
Settlement.
We could do a night attack and not hurt us, so let's do that. Balanced assault. Sack it.
For the tribe. Warrior
Raise it.
warrior.
And now the secessionists are without a home province. Let's go ahead
I finish my
and
wine?
send this army up. Let's
Ready for
send this. Listen, this army down. We'll send you eastward to Patavium because they've taken Brixia. Over here, let's disband these units because they aren't going to do us any good, and they're going to cost us more than we need to spend.
I live to serve.
In Caecina, we are rebuilding. Let's go ahead and upgrade Arminium because we actually want to have pretty decent garrison there. And let's see here. In this army,
I am ready.
there's nothing we can really do. Let's just leave it. What I'm gonna do, going to construct a commons here, help out with public order a little bit, give us a little bit of income. I was looking at the, you can tell what the thing is from the map, so, the jeweler has a different, variation on the map than the warriors' communal grounds and all that, and so I was looking at those. See over here, well, I said they do. It's hard to tell what is what in these cities. But yeah, so we're going to try and take Ravenna,
As you request.
and we may have to retreat to do this more completely. They might send this fleet back, in which case we're going to have some problems, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. The men of Morvan have an unassigned tradition.
To us all.
Let's give them some defenses. Oh yeah, I need to rebuild Escala. Have they done any damage? They have done damage to the culture. So we'll do a sacred enclosure, a communal grounds, and rebuild. Let's end the turn. The Samnites want a non-aggression pact. I don't have any interest in attacking them anytime soon.
The gods
Because like I said, I want to make a northern campaign. So we'll take care of that. Okay, so they're gonna try, or they're actually gonna succeed rather, and take Lilizna. I'm just gonna let them. There's no point in fighting that battle. I'm not gonna win. I'm going to move, but that does do something good for me. So the Veneti have split their armies in two. Look at me using my big fat mouth.
Run, man!
Okay, so I can use night attack though, and take care of that. The Senones and secessionists are trying to take Ascella. We're just gonna auto-resolve that. Sorry for the lack of battles so far, but not really anything interesting to see right now. Okay, protection is expiring. But we are doing pretty good with our loyalty, so we don't have to worry about that. So what we're gonna do, yep, they keep splitting up their army. Can we cannot reach them, but we can reach Ravenna.
We have them
So we're gonna
all.
take it.
Let them before ours. Direct
Just auto resolve. Sack it.
Can I finish my wine? As you request.
Raise it. Repair it. Let's go ahead and put a sacred enclosure and repair that building there. We're going to send this army southward to Falisna, whatever it's called. Help out in that fight. This army will really need to recruit. So what we're gonna do is upgrade this to a village so it has a better garrison, build a horse pen, so you get a little bit of cavalry. Take some skirmishers and some more Gallic. Actually, we'll do some Gallic spearmen. And that will help out the defense of this if they try and move south, which they can do with this army. They can't do with this army. So they would only be attacking us with 12 units.
For the tribe.
But they could move both armies south, and I want to pretty much have them closed up in this little area. Alright, this army needs to attack here and get rid of the secessionist unit army. Ba-boom. Just like that. Release captives.
Further orders? To your duty.
And we're back in the city. Okay, need to figure out what to do now. Frentani are
Welcome,
friendly with me. Let's see if we
welcome,
can do
my
a
friend.
trade agreement.
I will give ear to you and give tongue to the people's words.
They've got a pretty sizable economy, so we can actually get quite a bit of money out of them. There we go.
We embrace.
Samnites, we're already trading with you. We have a non-aggression pact
In our
with you.
good name, be welcome.
Would you want a
and
defensive
speak
alliance,
in
perchance?
friendship.
They do. So what I'm hoping to do is actually, if I can at all, win a lot of the rest of this campaign without firing a shot, so to speak. Because it makes it a whole lot easier. In fact, with the Frentani want a alliance.
Hail! As
They do.
your words
Very
are
nice.
loaded with wisdom and foresight.
Tenomani,
We have
would you want to
need of
join
talk,
a confederation?
I'm sure, but we also need good food, a warm fire, and warmer women.
Sweet, we can take Parmany
This
back.
agreement is like a feast after an empty belly.
Just
you are
like
a
that.
truly worthy friend.
Thirsty for battle. Set up a watch. Warriors all. Gaul is mother to
I should
us all.
probably disband this army, but it is just free troops pretty much, so. The Sabine.
We offer you honest welcome.
Trade agreement,
Speak, friend, and
non-aggression
hopefully
pact,
later we will drink to
demand
seal our
payments.
agreement.
Okay, let's do that
A
again.
gold coin cannot turn aside
time
all
just
the
doing
swords of the
3,000.
state, or change the people's worthy opinion.
There we go.
We
And that increases our income to, well, it decreases the amount of money we're losing to minus 566. And we'll be able to just, delete this army up here if we need to, so that it shouldn't be a problem. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Vepo. Who is Vepo? You. Okay. Yeah, you can go ahead and let's put strategist, sure. End the turn. No, I'm not
We would
joining
be
war against Tars. I
There is little
Need
wisdom
a
in this
little bit
enemy.
of respite in the south.
We do
The
not give
Veneti want
gifts
peace.
lightly.
That is not happening. They want a trade agreement? Sure, that sounds great. Okay, we are suddenly somehow making money? That doesn't make sense. New party formed. Oh, crap. Okay, well, that's a problem. Okay, so... Who is in the party? Senones?
Finish my wine.
Ready for orders.
You. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna trade him out for someone who doesn't hate me.
I live to serve the people of God.
And there we go. Let's go ahead and move down to Felicina. Move. Let's keep this army there. And... we're gonna really need to convert this. Araminium is about to be finished with its construction. Let's go ahead and put a cattle pin in it. And let's go with a jeweler to increase our income quite a bit. Check out diplomacy. The Pelgini.
We offer you honest welcome.
They want a non-aggression
Speak,
pact.
friend,
We can't
and
trade,
hopefully
unfortunately,
later we will
but we can
drink
do
to
a
seal
non-aggression
our
pact
agreement.
and get some money out of them for it.
Your words have a noble honesty about them and are fair and just. I willingly accept your offer.
Okay, so let me check something out. In order to win, we need to completely control, either through direct ownership or military allies, Campania, Raetia, which is up north, Gallia Cispanda, Cispanda, that's funny, Sabinia, okay. So, in order to do all that, what I need to do is to see if this is possible to do a military alliance with them.
I will doubtless find pleasure in your wisdom here.
Not currently. We may have to betray them later or offer them more gold later, but right now it's just not an option.
Is mother to us all. Thirsty for battle.
As for right now, let's just end the turn. Are the Veneti getting ready to attack me? Yep. I don't have to fight that. Let's retreat. Back to friendly territory. Are they going to run away? Yeah. Let's just auto-resolve this. And then auto-resolve this. There we go. That's the end of that form of the secession. Okay, so we're going to need both of these armies to attack.
Honor the gods and your ancestors.
but I am willing to do that. The faction joins war against the... What? Okay. Enemy wounded. Sweet. Araminium now has the fortified settlement. I could try and upgrade it again and get the a noble Gallic swordsman, but I don't think it'll be necessary right now. I should probably move this army north to Tavium, but I'm going to wait until we take Felisna. Because once we take Felisna, then I'll be able to move 3 armies up instead of just 1. And we can march through their territory like that. And then we'll probably try and declare war against the Reiti, and that'll help us out significantly. Okay, I know you're not the happiest with this, but do you want a trade agreement or non-aggression pact?
Leaves me unable to suffer fools. So speak.
No. Okay. Well, that is fine. Oscella. Is there anything that needs built here? Not really, and I can't do anything with this province without worrying about them rebelling against me here in just any moment. Oh, really? 8? Overcame secession, or plus 38. Okay. So that's not going to last long, is what I'm saying. What does agriculturalists do? We're having a food surplus. Well, that's all nice.
Thirsty for battle.
And Placentia... We could do a chieftain's hold. What does it provide again? Up to 400 wealth. We'll do that. I'm confused by everything here, but it's fine, I guess. I don't know the reason we have the specific garrison that we do. What am I researching? Oh yeah, income from looting. That's in the turn. The Samnites want military access. You know what? Sure.
I dislike begging, but
yeah, I'll be allies with Brentani. Sure, let's, Council Massalia asks you to grant exclusive rights to their merchants to trade in your land. Sure. Trade agreement resolved with the Insabreeze. Okay, so the Reiti have finished them off. Protection has expired. All good things. All good things. Let's attack Felisna. Yeah, let's
Let them cower
use
before us.
both armies.
Epona, watch over this traveler.
And auto-resolve. We now have back all of our provinces that we lost to the Veneti. Let's build an artisan's lodge and a well. Convert that to a farmstead. Is this giving us? Yeah, that's giving us so... Why is it giving us 4 Gallic skirmishers? That's... I'm just confused. Whatever.
request.
Okay, so that leaves one Veneti army in our provinces.
I live to serve the people of Gaul.
With 15 units. I can't do anything about it this turn, but I will be able to next turn. Or I can sue for peace now.
Speak quickly, but do not expect the good wine to ease your parched throat when you are done.
There we go.
There could be more joy in this
I
arrangement.
decided.
But
So the reason I
with
did that, Harmony is at risk of being taken, and I did not feel like playing Chase. So this is a good short-term solution. It's obviously not going to last, and I don't trust the AT not to attack us from this side. So the Insubries are not destroyed yet, but they're getting pretty close.
Orders.
So we'll need to keep an eye out on that. Let's do plus 10% wealth from all industry. That'll be a pretty good thing. And what do I want to do now? Icena, let's expand you. Let's get some canals going, so we'll do another well. And let's go ahead and do a harbor, why not? And a tavern. I know I'm spending a lot of money, but it'll help us out in the long term. In the long run, rather. I should probably try and go for a horn maker in this province too, so I could get skirmishers. Or archers, rather. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. That one. There we go. And our income will be better next turn, assuming that this is right.
Ready for battle.
I think Rome 2 is a little bit confused right now on my income.
Ready for battle.
Let's move this. Actually, let's just kind of keep things here until next turn,
Mother to us all.
and we'll figure out what to do then.
For the tribe.
I'm going to keep recruiting in this province, because we're probably going to have to take Ascella back once we have another civil war, and I want to be able to attack the Reti from this angle. So that's the plan with having that army there. And that probably will be our next front, is to pick away at a couple of the Reti provinces before we head eastward. Rats. Let's give you warrior and end the turn. Oh, the Veneti are getting ready to betray me. Okay, I see how it is. The Sabines want a defensive alliance. Sure. I know that they made me spend a little bit of money to do that, but that's fine. Masolian trading influence. Sweet. Oh, so much of our income was from trade that, I see. Fine, whatever. Let's move this army over here.
Get moving.
Unfortunately, we cannot build an enameler. Which kind of stinks, but it is what it is. in Ravenna. Let's go ahead and upgrade it to a village on the off chance they actually do wait a few turns.
Can I finish my wine?
Warriors all! Thirsty for battle!
I am ready.
Ready for battle!
Do you have any
live to
cavalry?
serve my
You've
people.
only got one unit, so I'm going to disband one of the young swords and plop in a Gallic Axe cavalry unit. Speaking of which, I'm going to go ahead and build a stables in Harmony to help out with all that.
Ready for orders! Gaul
We're going
is
to move
mother
this
to us
army
all.
up as well because I don't think they can
Can
take
I finish
this
my
regardless, but I definitely don't
Ready
think they
for
can
battle.
with both
I
armies
live
here.
to serve my
Thirsty
people.
for battle!
Let's end the turn. I know that was a very short turn. I'm more interested in what the Venetti are doing than anything right now. Soricchio? Soricio. The history doesn't affect me. Okay, so they left, so I can disband this unit.
Gaul is mother to
I'm going to start disbanding this army.
for battle!
Help out our economy where I can. The chieftain's hold is finished in Placentia. Let's build a jeweler here as well. Let's build a horn maker here. Since this is definitely going to be our front line for a while.
Honor the gods and your ancestors!
Okay, how is our... Somehow, they are still friendly with us, but that's not going to last long. They are itching for a reason to secede. And I'm itching to let them. Destined to attack. Okay. Soricchio, Soricini,
Ready for orders!
soldier. Okay. There you go. That at last has convinced them to back off for now.
It is Laren's will
Okay,
that
the
we go
Reiki
to
are
war.
declaring war on us. Which was pretty much expected, which is why I've had these armies up here. Okay, so that does change things a little bit. What I need to do, first things first,
Warriors all!
recruit some mercenaries. Actually, no, let's not recruit mercenaries until we get closer. So they've got a pretty decent garrison there. The Insubries are not going to really be much help right now. They're too weak. They're already did too good a number on them. So what I need to do,
I live to
move this army, force march it to Parmny, and do the same thing with this army. We're going to wait to attack the Rati. We might actually let them try and come to us in Escilla. Assuming we can keep the loyalty of the White Dove clan. We're going to secure that loyalty for now, just to help us out in the short term.
Gaul
And I
is
need to start
mother to us
recruiting
all.
here. Oh, I guess that's all I can recruit. Let's end the turn.
I come
No,
to
I'm not
ask-
joining wars.
I trust you have thought what happens next. We will not be held accountable for your future.
Okay, let's recruit some more young swords.
Ready for battle.
Let's move you up to Placentia instead of Harmony.
Ready for
We need you, we need your warriors to attack Brixia anyways, and I'd rather have all three armies united whenever we do so.
warriors all.
Quartermaster's report, sweet. Okay.
Can I finish my wine?
You may not. Let's get some Gallic horsemen in this army.
As you request.
And Ravenna has finished building that, so we now have a couple more units, a couple more elite units. We could try and go to town, which would give us that, but it costs quite a bit of money, and I don't have it to spare right now. I need to begin raising those provinces as soon as possible. The problem with the Senones campaign is your entire economy is war-based, which is true in part in other campaigns, but
We would be suitably
it is much more true in this one than in the others.
The people.
No, I'm not doing peace. I actually need your provinces. Okay, the faction destroyed is the Insabres. Yeah. Like I said, they were not going to be much help.
Gaul is mother to us all.
Let's go ahead and move forward.
Ready for orders.
With all three armies. Oh, well, with two armies, and then the third one will catch up.
Watch over this traveler.
But that will
Making camp.
get us a bit of income. Maybe it'll distract their armies enough we can move this army into their territories from the north. Let's send him as an emissary to Carthage and hope he gets killed.
Thirsty for battle. Ready for battle.
Let's E here. There's not really anything I can do with this army. It needs to stay where it is, just because we're at constant threat of being attacked by the Veneti. So we're just gonna kind of hold here and try and take out the Rati as quick as we can. Samnites aren't really doing much against us or for us. They're just kind of there. Well, this is new. Bertovian, where is this? Ratovium's down here. Okay, edict canceled in Liguria. Government action is now available. Cool, 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 cool.
The people of
Cool,
Gaul.
cool, cool.
We take
Let's attack
the
Brixia.
for the trap. The way is blocked.
Auto resolve. Sack it.
Ready for orders.
Raise
Thirsty
it.
for battle.
Rebuild it. So let's put an artisan's lodging, a sacred enclosure, and a farm. Convert that. Send this army south to fight up or down there. And then you are going to join them. Rixia should be completely rebuilt in 3 turns, which will help out our economy a little. And we'll end the turn here in a minute. I can't really do any construction right now. And my public order is not good. That's with us on high taxation. I'm going to go to very high for just this turn. Sobius. Yeah, you can't do despoil again, so let's have you go for mercenary contracts. Make it cheaper to recruit mercenaries. I don't want to issue an edict. So in the turn,
We all look forward to seeing your leaders.
There's the other half of the equation. Okay, they're gonna attack Parmdy. I'm not super confident, but I'm going to fight this out because I want to weaken them as much as I can. Let me see, actually. No, this is just calling for a straight defeat, which is probably what we're going to get. But we'll see what happens. Okay, so Gallic X Cavalry is pretty good. So we'll bring it around here like we always do. The main threat will be coming from over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the Spearman unit as the front line, skirmishers right behind it, swingers behind them. Swordsmen, you're going to be over here just to make sure that no one sneaks up behind us. And axemen, you're going to do a frenzied charge in whenever the engagement actually begins. As for the Gallic X Cavalry, you're going to be pulled over here. We're going to wait. They're going to send in their cavalry first, which is always interesting. Venetti Outriders, they're not the strongest. They're missile cavalry, okay. Venetti Horsemen. Yeah, 2 units of Venetti Horsemen and their Outriders, so that's not going to be too big of a deal. Our skirmishers should be able to take care of them pretty well. Just like that.
Mounted.
We're going to have to wait at the very least until their cavalry is dead before bringing in ours. Mercenary Gallic Horsemen, okay. Looks like you're actually trying to be sneaky. No, you're not. I got a little bit excited. Let's go ahead and send in our spearmen to help out with this fight. Do a frenzy. Just ripping through them.
Wars of Gaul.
They decided to engage their missile general into melee combat, which is absolutely fantastic for us.
The enemy general
Sweet.
is dead.
Let's get rid of his bodyguard. Skirmishers. Oh, you're already out of ammo. Wow.
Get ready! Warriors, ready!
Come on, break their horsemen. There we go. Spearmen, line back up. You hide behind them.
Swift horsemen!
Skirmishers, guard mode. Fire on those tribal spears. Okay. Wait for it. Wait for Morin to get engaged. Now. Frenzied charge. There we go. That's what you want to see. Just ripping through them. Okay, they're going to send their tribalists... No, they're not. They keep acting like they're going to send them around, and they bring them back. The AI is very indecisive right now. Their general's broken, so that means that they're going to have a harder time rallying if they do at all. I mean, look at that. We've already taken out a lot of their men. Just making them retreat. We haven't even killed that many of them. Take on the Italian swordsmen. Cavalry, go ahead and get engaged over here. We need to run them down. We don't want them coming back because we can only be lucky so many times. There we go. Just gonna attack those Italian swordsmen.
Our horses love blood.
Go ahead and attack those tribal slingers because they're protecting the retreating troops a little. Or the tribal warriors. Let's just attack somebody. You're in a pretty good spot here.
Our general is under attack.
We're raining stones down on them. Attack that unit.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Well, we're gonna win this. That was actually pretty easy. The unit that took the most casualties was our Gallic spears, and they didn't take that bad of casualties either. Ballingas! I mean, our cavalry have already taken out 300 men, and they haven't even taken 3 casualties. And they're not going to take any more casualties. Okay, they took 4 casualties. But still. Absolutely beautiful battle. It's amazing what some better troops will do.
May the gods greet us today.
Let's go over here. Get rid of some of these. $542 kills. Wow. And our spearmen got 277. Axemen each got about 150.
Riders, ready! Advance at speed!
But see, even this unit, which is one of our more elite units, is a light unit, meaning that none of our units can really match the armor class of the Romans or the Samnites or any of them. So we're just kind of fighting to survive, so to speak. Go ahead and take out that Italian swordman unit. Or just, you know, don't do that, because you apparently want to attack one man who's run over here.
Our horses love blood!
I mean, this is just absolutely beautiful, the way that this battle worked out. I didn't expect it to go that well, but they threw their general in. Just so happened to be a cavalry general, so our skirmishers were able to hit it well. And we had spearmen sitting there, so that was able to take care of that. They didn't have strong
hidden units have been discovered.
soldiers, so we were pretty much just able to sweep through them with their weak morale.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
I mean, just ripping through them, my gosh.
Riders, forward!
This one cavalry unit is sitting at 800 kills.
Ready! Kappa!
Let's fast forward. This is the reason, by the way, that I wanted so desperately to get the better garrison, because it makes a world of difference what they can do. Okay, that should be good. Let's quit the battle. Heroic victory. The enemy forces are utterly crushed. They lost 2,000 men. We lost 116. That's what you want to see. That is absolutely amazing. Let's release the captives, get some more money from them. Okay, so over here, let's go ahead and attack Retovium. They're going to be able to... No, they're not. They're not even going to be able to take on that one army alone. Well, let's not give them those good of odds, though. Let's force march you right next to them. And we will take back Tovian. Auto-resolve. Oops, that was not auto-resolve.
Laying siege to their hovels.
Just like that. Sack it.
Ready for orders.
Raise it. Rebuild it. Let's put a farm and a well here. Calmum, they are just sitting there. I could move to Calmum or Clavena, but I am scared that if I do so, they are going to expose a weakness I didn't know I have. Or rather, I knew I have. Because Oscella is pretty vulnerable. I could upgrade Oscella and move it out that way. That's probably what I should do. So I should do the same in Placentia, probably. It's another 2,700.
As you request.
I'm gonna hold off on that for now. May do it later in the turn, but I need to figure out what I'm doing until then. So this army should move up to Parmny. There's no point in keeping it in Felizna. It needs to be up in the front. Parmny did amazing. That really makes me happy. We can now recruit better missile troops here. So, how much do they cost? 120. We'll replace 2 of our slingers for 2 hunters, and we'll replace our 2 horsemen for 2 Olakax cavalry. Speaking of which, what are the elite units we need to recruit? Noble, Gallic, swordsmen, and horsemen. Okay. Well, I am slowly working towards that. We're gonna have to be a lot later in the campaign than we are now. Do that. I am going to go ahead and build this up to level 2 because I don't think we're going to be able to take Mediolanum just quite yet, and I figure if there's going to be an attack, that's where it's going to be coming from. They're trying to take Stalia. I mean, I'm going to let them attack it. They're not going to be able to take it. So they can attack it and do what they want.
Gaul is mother to us all. For the tribe.
And we'll try and move these 3 armies against Mediolanum as soon as possible. Or maybe I should just do these 2 armies. So, hear me out. Maybe I should just do these 2 armies, move up to Mediolanum, move this army eastward, and meet these 2 armies up in Batavium. That might be what I need to do. But all of that is going to wait until the next episode, because I am out of time. So I hope y'all have enjoyed. I know I have. Make sure y'all do all the things the cool coots do nowadays, and like, subscribe, do all that. And I will see y'all later. Bye.